The PM and his cabinet presumably approved the increases, and they decided what those increases should be. And the minister announced them in Parliament last week, Tuesday, with no prior consultation with the opposition, and we were just told this is what our pay is going to be. Now, when we look at it, we've realized that it's completely out of whack with our regional peers. Jamaican MPs and in particular ministers are going to be paid significantly higher than other countries in our region, despite the fact that our economy has been underperforming and we are really not in an economic position to justify paying our political class more than others in the region have been paid. And there's this issue of equity which is outstanding and needs to be addressed. Teachers, police officers and other persons in the middle of the salary scale, when you look at their net pay, their increases were insubstantial and they are demotivated and upset about it. And that needs to be fixed. This is why I am reiterating today that the Prime Minister should have referred this entire matter of pay for the political class to an independent committee, an independent group of reputable persons with the necessary skills to look at the whole issue afresh and come up with a solution which is in keeping with our economic reality, which is proportionate given where we stand in the region, and which takes into account the principle of equity in terms of across the public sector and how we compensate our public sector workers. In terms of the Prime Minister's announcement, well, obviously, he was feeling the pressure and belatedly tried to do something to take pressure off himself. I don't know how he can give an instruction that he is not to be paid and when the cabinet has already made a determination as to what the salary levels are, including for the Prime Minister. I'm not sure where his authority to do that lies, but in any event, he has done what he has done. I have no power to stop them putting that money in my salary, but I've indicated from last week that I'm not comfortable with it without these issues being resolved, and I intend to do what I have announced and support some worthy causes with the excess over the minimum, which is what the minister had indicated that was the minimum amount that everybody could expect. So that is what I have agreed to keep, and I am going to deal with the rest of it in accordance with my conscience. So, I hope Jamaica will continue to put pressure on the government to resolve these issues. We cannot abandon our teachers. We cannot abandon our police officers, our correctional officers who are hurting. This matter, they need to have justice, and that matter needs to be addressed quickly by the government.